Well, welcome once again to another Face2Face with Rockasaurus. And we are live with the Karma Effect. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Hello there.
Now, this, I understand, is your first ever live gig.
Yeah, this is the first public appearance. Since we formed, isn't it? Really, we've it's been long time coming. We've been wanting to do it a lot sooner than we have, but obviously because of what's going on in the world at the moment, we haven't been able to. So, tonight's the night, and do you know what? What a lovely night for it as well. So yeah, it's good.
It's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect, and it's always nice down at Leo's as well. I think I've only been to one wet gig here, and
I think Ash is the only one here out of us guys that have played here before. I didn't even know about this place until recently, so I'm it's so cool to come here. These sort of venues are brilliant. So.
Oh, this is one of the best there is. I mean, the crowd you get here are always great as well. So,
cool.
Having heard you in sound check, I know you're going to go down well. So, no questions there. Now, as you are a new band, can you just go around and introduce yourselves and tell us what you do within the band?
Of course, yeah. I'm Henry Gatelier. I'm the lead singer and the guitar player.
Liam Quinn, bass player.
Ash Powell, drummer. I'm Robbie Blake and I play guitar.
I'm Seb Emmons and I play keys.
Well, that pretty much covers it, doesn't it? So, how do you guys get together?
So Henry and I and Liam have been playing music together for, it's got to be pushing 10 years now, about 10 years, in other bands and projects. And then that all faded away a couple of years ago. And then myself, Henry and Seb now playing in a different project, and which is more like covers sort of thing. But we just decided, Henry decided that he wanted to kind of get back into writing his own music. And yeah, the rest is history, as they say. So yeah, it's great. So it was sort of last summer we all got together. Henry had been writing demos in his kind of little home studio he's had all throughout lockdown, and then when we were allowed to kind of convene outside, we all got together in Henry's garden and had our first few rehearsals, didn't we? And it was great, and we haven't looked back since.
I think it's just refreshing to play something that wasn't, because we used to play kind of alternate kind of heavy rock, didn't we, if you could call it that, and then I think to play something like this is more what we were meant to do, really. So it's good to play it.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to that. I think because the project kind of originated in the kind of roots of a solo project. So I set out with the intention of it being me and a bunch of guys, and I always wanted to do something that was a bit more kind of like in its kind of bluesy roots. I love bands like the Black Crowes, and I love bands like Aerosmith, and obviously the kind of 70s rock stuff, the vintage rock style, and basically I kind of started writing all that stuff, and then when we kind of decided who was going to be in it, it just naturally developed into a band. And actually I was so happy for it to do that, because I didn't really want to be a solo singer frontman. I wanted to be in a band, and it's, having played with these guys before, it's just really lovely that it kind of turned into that, and it was the natural thing. And the music is, it's had everyone's had a hand in it, so it's it's really good.
So it sounds like it's been a very organic process, really.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we started out as the four of us, and then we knew Robbie. Both myself and Ash went to university, and we met Robbie while we were down there. And we've kind of we were there for a while, and then you kind of go your separate ways. Robbie went and you went and toured America, didn't you, Bert? And he went and did all that, and then through just like the world, do you know what I mean? We ended up kind of coming together, and we were like, do you know who would be the great lead guitar player in this project? Robbie Blake. So just like that, it's like you say, very organic.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad to be a part of it.
That's excellent.
When they asked me.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, have you all played with different styles of music before?
Well, I had a fairly classical upbringing, and then I moved on to jazz a little bit. And it's only really in the other project that myself, Henry, and Ash sort of are involved in, did I get into this sort of vintage rock kind of sound. And it's the first I've kind of done it, but I absolutely love it. It's like, it's got me into a whole breadth of different music that I never thought I'd actually Yeah, exactly. I never thought it was never the sort of thing that I was, passionate about. But now it really is. It's a big part of my life, as it is everyone else's. So
You found your spot.
yeah, I think so. I think so. They don't seem to think so. But
Seb is the youngest out of all of us, and he also gets the piss ripped out of him the most, don't you?
I do.
But he takes it in his stride, bless him.
His back's broad, yeah.
That's
a teenage boy.
Obviously, most important thing is, where can people hear your music and where can they buy your music and buy your merch?
Yeah, so, well, first of all, we've got our music out on pretty much every streaming service that you can, to your preference, whatever it is, it's on there.
We've got merch as well, which you can find through our Facebook page and our Instagram. Instagram's kind of our main one that we use. So, yeah, come to our Instagram, which is just the Karma Effect UK, and you'll see all our links for our merch. We've got T-shirts, posters, which we're selling tonight as well. So, yeah, great.
Yeah, so we're pretty much almost wrapped up with all the recording now, aren't we? It's just the final touches, and the album's on the way.
Splendid. Do we have a title?
Do you know what? We've discussed this a bit, and there's nothing confirmed yet, but we're not sure. But we think we're probably just going to go self-titled, like make a statement, like this is it. So, but we're not sure yet. At the moment, we're just we're just gonna we're gonna get the album done, wrapped up. And then after that, we'll make that kind of decision.
Excellent. Brilliant. It's been fabulous talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and I wish you every success, and I know tonight's going to be a blast. Like I say, hearing the sound check, it was astounding. And I know you've got the Outlaw Orchestra very worried that you're their support act. So,
well, we're just here to cut our teeth tonight. This is a big kind of test for us. So it's for us, we're just going to get up there and play our tunes, and hopefully people will enjoy it.
I think you can guarantee that.
It's been a pleasure, mate. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Nice one.
Cheers.
Guys. Thank you. Cheers.